Hey, this is the LLT discussion for, I don't even know what day it is. October 12th or
It's the
13th, something like that.
1:05 in the morning.
You have to talk louder so it can hear you.
It's October 13th, 1:05 in the morning. It's tired as fuck.
Alright, so we're going to start this off with what we've been doing, and I'm going to let my guest basically start off with what game he had banging. What this shit?
Alright, my most recent game I started playing is Dante's Inferno. It's a lot like God of War, but they changed up the story, and, and it's around the same, I'd say graphic-wise. I still like God of War better for like its gameplay overall, but pretty much in Dante's Inferno, you're a soldier for, I think like the church or some shit like that, like Catholic, and your saint, your preacher beforehand always told you this bullshit how that if you pretty much fight for God and went through all of his wars and crap, you'd be redeemed and you'd go to heaven, all this crap. He found out that was a lie. So now he has to go through the 7 deadly sins in hell and try to get back his beloved Beatrice. I find it a funny ass name though, Beatrice. Like why? But right now I am on Gluttony, and it's a pretty good game. I like the graphics, like the way they did the demons is pretty sick. Like you really haven't seen shit like that before. Like, have you played it?
I haven't actually played it. So I'm thinking it's more like Devil May Cry, maybe?
In terms of the demons, yeah, I would say it is because it's more different than God of War. God of War is more like Greek mythology. This they kind of just took it into their own hands and made like some next shit. Like Cerberus, he's on Gluttony's level, and it's pretty much like a dog kind of thing with a mouth that opens up with 3 tongue-looking things with mouths, and just like mouths on the side of it. It's kind of like, yo, what the fuck? And yeah, you honestly
Wait,
just
so they skipped the whole like 3 head thing? They just
it,
have
it's still 3
3-headed
heads,
tongues?
but like it's just mouths with mouths on it. I really don't know how to explain other than that. So I'm like,
Alien. It's honestly the movie Alien.
oh fuck, but yeah. Let's see. It's a bitch to be in a high difficulty for first time playing it. Yeah, I'd suggest like normal difficulty first for first time players. Yeah, like I said, the controls are similar to God of War, so if you played that game before, you'll be good with the game. Not a lot of surprises. Like you still have to go around and collect like little side items, but they changed up how you level up. Like you can either get good experience or bad experience. So if you find a soul, they'll tell you what they've done, like their sin or whatever the fuck they've done in their past life, and you can choose to either uh like repent for them, so you can purify their soul and their sins.
Or kill them.
Yeah,
That'd
pretty
be
much. Like
basic.
you have Death's Scythe and you have like a Holy Cross. You can either use the Holy Cross to purify them, or you take your scythe and you shove it through their fucking head and split their skull in half.
If I bought like the movie to this, would I get the whole story or no?
I think you would. There's a lot of cutscenes in the game, and it explains the story to you as you go throughout it. What I don't really like though, you can't skip the cutscenes sometimes, and that really pisses me off. I'm not a very patient person. Fuck cutscenes. I'd rather sometimes just skip the story and kill shit. Next game or
Yeah.
just I
Just go on to your next game.
my other game I've been playing and I kind of like Skyrim. Part of the Elder Scrolls series, the latest one to the series actually. If you like RPGs, free roaming games where you can just pretty much go off and do whatever the fuck you want,
Like
but
Assassin's Creed or like Grand Theft Auto or something?
More like Grand Theft Auto. I'd say like a San Andreas. Assassin's Creed, you can still go off and do your own shit, but still more about the main mission. In Skyrim, you can really put off the main mission. There are some things you need to do in the main mission that would help you out through the game, but you can really push off this main mission quite a lot. And there's a lot of like some missions for you to do, like random shit. And honestly, sometimes the random shit are the best to do because you get some of the craziest items. Um, so like the other day, I was playing Skyrim. I was walking and I forgot the name of the town right now. But this one dude is like, he's investigating some abandoned house and he wants me to go inside with him. When we go inside, we get trapped in by some Daedric spirit and he wants us to fight each other and the winner will be given a prize and set free. So the bitch tries to turn on me and I obviously kicked his ass. And then you have to go downstairs, you see an old mace and you talk to the dude. He wants you to go find the priest that imprisoned him and he wants you to bring him back to help him exact his revenge. So after you do that, you save him from like a thief camp. You bring him back. You don't have to walk with him. You can fast travel. That's why like you can fast travel a lot in the game. After you discover the area, you can just quickly go there. So that saves a lot of time on walking. And
So like Xenoblade and some of those.
and because it's a very big map, like this shit's huge, and I'm pretty sure they update it like every week or two. So there's always new shit for you to do. And for you to honestly just sit there and walk to all the different destinations in this game would take you hours of your actual life, so I suggest you don't do it.
But people do it like World of Warcraft and all that. They actually walk.
Oh, fuck that shit. I don't know how to have the patience for this. But yeah, so I get him back to the house and I get him downstairs with the Daedric spirit. He locks him in a cage and he gives me this old rusted mace. And he wants me to beat the priest down with it until he submits to his will. So, like, you kill him just about twice, but the Daedric spirit won't let him die until he submits to him. After that, you can kill him, and he revives back his mace. So it goes from, like, an old shitty mace with, like, 8 damage, rusted up, no effects, to right now. It also depends on your skills, but I'll get into that later. My mace does, I think, 30 or 40 something damage with uh anyone I kill with this weapon. It will fill a soul gem. So I no longer need like I know I don't have to fucking enchant my items with that effect anymore. I can just use that weapon and go on a killing spree. So Skyrim, you can go through it a lot. There's a bunch of different things you can do. There's different races you can choose. There's different classes. You can be a thief. You can be a warrior. You can be a magician. There's also like sub clans in the game. You can be a vampire, werewolf. I joined the companions, which are the werewolves. You later on to the game, you can do quite a bit of stuff. You become like the leader of whatever guild you go into. Through a couple missions. You can still do missions with the guild later on for work and gold. And a lot of the guilds give you armor, in which later on you can upgrade the armor to through the guild, and it gives you better perks. Like with the Thieves Guild, they give you a full set of armor, each with its own thing. Like the gloves will give you 15% better archery. Your boots will make you 20% more sneaky or harder to detect while in sneak. Your hood will make you easier to pick locks, go unnoticed, some stupid shit like that. But honestly, it's a really fun game, and if you're into the free roam, like if you're a fan of, let's say, Fallout, this will be a very good game for you. And if you're into the fantasy shit too, I know I am, especially Greek mythology, anything to do with like dragons, knights, medieval shit too, not just Greek, uh, anything. What the fuck?
What this shit is that?
Honestly, I chill with too much fucking girls, man. Their hair gets all over me. Fuck beards, shit just tangles in. But yeah, Skyrim, badass game. You get bored of it after a while. Like after you finish the main mission and you're just doing missions, you kind of feel like it gets repetitive. But as you get stronger throughout the game, you can go to different places and there's new challenges. So it gets boring, but at the same time, it kind of brings up its own excitement. And there are a lot of fuck. What are they called again? The downloads.
Oh, DLC, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of DLCs for it. Like you can start your own family. Like you can marry and get kids. Like as soon as
So it's like a mini The Sims, right?
yeah, it's like a combination of Sims, Fallout, and like World of Warcraft all kind of like mixed into one for consoles. You can become a vampire, and there's a DLC where you block out the sun so you can permanently be outside. I haven't gotten it myself, but it sounds kind of interesting. I want to check it out. Uh,
So what else have you been playing?
well, there's a couple games. One of them up there is Bayonetta. I really like that game. I got it when it first came out. Beat it a couple days into it. I really got into it. I like the gameplay of it.
Wait, so are you replaying it for Bayonetta 2 or what?
Yeah, honestly, I heard about Bayonetta 2 coming out. I'm really psyched for it. Because I like Bayonetta 1. I like the gameplay, the controls, everything about it I just loved. The story behind it, like how it, like the plot, everything, the weapons, the monsters, everything about it is just fucking amazing. The execution that you can pull off, and like they really gave the characters in the game personality. Like I find it hard to forget about them. Like Rodon, Bayonetta, fat little penguin dude remind me of the penguin from Batman. But yeah, so Bayonetta, you are a witch from the Lunar Clan. I forgot what they call themselves. It's on the tip of my tongue. But you were pretty much cast away and you were buried. You were locked away at the bottom of a sea when this fuck. So I don't know. Some random dude came and he found you, and you've been trying to find out like your purpose, like why you're around, and if you're the only one, and if you're not, what happened to your people. So you go on a quest with Rodon, who is a devil, but he makes some sick weapons for you, and he helps you along your way. Some fat little penguin dude who honestly does shit all, but bitch. And you meet someone from your clan, but she's under control of the angels. And another thing I like about this game, it's more of like a flip side kind of thing. You're not the goody good two shoes. You're actually like on the bad side of things, and you're just doing whatever you please. You kill both angels and demons.
Would you say it's like the opposite of Devil May Cry?
A bit, but similar because in Devil May Cry, Dante's fighting demons, yes, and in Bayonetta, Bayonetta's fighting angels. But they're both kind of like on the same page because, in a sense, they're both fighting for humanity, and they're fighting to get rid of all those shit. And they also do it because I don't know, to me it seems like they're bored and they have nothing better to do, so they just rather just go fuck and kill time and just slaughter some shit. So yeah, you have a variety of weapons. You have guns ranging from four magic pistols to shotguns. You have a sword. You can get a whip, and there's a variety of other things you can do. There's this one mission that like you get to ride around a motorcycle and you just get to fuck shit up, and it's pretty sick.
Right, so what are your thoughts on like Bayonetta 2 being a Wii U exclusive. Are you like mad because you can't play it on your Xbox, or are you more psyched to buy a Wii U now, or what are your thoughts on it?
I'm a little mad that's not available for the other systems because I did start out playing Bayonetta on my Xbox. But I am also a Nintendo fan still, so it will give me an incentive to go out and buy the Wii U. And I'm hoping that wait, Wii U. So are they still gonna have like your moving yourself, or are they still gonna have the motion sensing, or is it just gonna go down to the fucking the remote with the touchscreen?
Yeah, I think it will end up have the tablet and then have maps on the bottom or something like that. But you'll be able to use your classic remote pros and your classic remote ones for the Wii U.
So like all your old Wii accessories, but it's no longer gonna be motion sensitive.
You don't have to.
But can you?
They might add motion if they wanted to, but I really don't think they would.
Well, if they did and they integrated it into Bayonetta, I think that'd be pretty sick. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure how they do it, but I think that'd be a. I think it'd be more fun to play. I think it'd become more interesting because the different things you can do, like Bayonetta's style of fighting, she's glamorous with it, but at the same time she's really brutal with it too.
So she's like Lollipop Chainsaw or something.
Exactly.
Is she as airheaded though?
No, she's actually like
Smart.
she's smart. Like yo, she if she was real, she'd be like the perfect woman, except for the fact that she could kill you without even really thinking about it.
But she's like psychotic or something.
She's not psychotic. She's in her right mind, but she has power. Like I said, she's a witch, and
Oh,
she's
so she would crush you without even thinking.
maybe no. I think she has more controls over her powers, but it's more like she's one of the people you would not want to get pissed off because she could crush you without a fucking moment's thought, and she's out there fighting angels and demons, and you really don't want to fuck with something that can fuck with things of outside of your world. It's how I'm putting it. But yeah, I really did enjoy the game, and I do play it again just to beat it, just for the fuck of it, just for shits and giggles. I'm not too sure how to describe the gameplay. It it hasn't really reminded me of a game. It seems like it's kind of paved its own little way in there. It doesn't really have anything to do with any kind of like mythology or religion as I'm concerned. It's more like your average day kind of church, just like angels. They don't really mention anything about gods. They mention like they bring into like actual religion, like some of the names of the different angels that had served under God at the time. Like I don't think Lucifer's in it, but like the main angels. I'm not really too big on religion or Christianity myself, but if you are, you'll know who I'm talking about. If you've played the game, you know what I mean. Uh, Another game I play, Batman Arkham Asylum. It's the prequel to Arkham City. They're both very good games. Arkham City is better just because bigger map, you can do more. But I do like Arkham Asylum. It's you have taken out the Joker and you're taking him into Arkham Asylum, but you feel a bit uneasy because you think the Joker just let himself get captured just a little too quick, a little too easy this time. And as you take him to the asylum, he breaks free and takes control over the jail. So you are locked in Arkham Asylum with Joker running the prison and every criminal you have ever faced and locked up in there wanting to come and kill you. So you just have to survive, go through the map, help the security, help them stay alive, and pretty much just capture all the major criminals again and put them away. And I haven't beaten the game yet, But how it looks is Joker is really provoking Batman to actually grow some balls and fucking kill him. But that'd be going against his own code. So Batman's trying to find a way to do it how he usually does. But Joker's really giving him next to no choice. You have an array of gadgets. You have the Batmobile. You have his classic Batarang. You have some extra little perks. His suit will pick up on certain things. Like you can pick up on smell trails. You can pick up on DNA. You have infrared vision. You have a variety of that shit to go around and catch criminals. I swear, I feel like I'm swearing too much. Oh well, happy fucking YouTube, whatever shits. Oh, fuck, what was that other game I said I was gonna mention?
I don't know.
Fuck. Alright, Skyrim, Arkham Asylum.
Okay, what's your thoughts on like since have you played the next Batman game or
Arkham City, I've played a demo. It seems like a lot of fun. They improved the graphics a bit. It's around the same. I really do like the graphics where they do it. It looks much better. Like it looks like it's actually from the movie, but it's not bitten from the movie. It's not like those shitty fucking games based off movies like the Fantastic Four and all that crap.
I
But
know I have that game. It sucks.
they actually put time into it to actually make it look good and it flows nice. Uh, I don't like his attacks though. They seem really repetitive. Like I think they could have put in a more array of an attacks. Like if you follow the Batman story, he was what trained by Shaolin monks or some shit like that. This he retrieved top of the notch martial arts training. He should be able to do more than just throw two different kinds of punches and kick.
Yeah, and like smash people and hold
Yeah.
them and that. But since you're gonna get the next one, are you gonna get the basically the year edition where you get all the DLC for the Xbox or PS3, or since you're thinking of getting the Wii U, are you going to go and get the Armored Edition that's exclusively for Wii U, but it also comes with the DLC in that? Which one would you get?
Well, I do want to get the Wii U, so I'd most likely get the Armored Edition myself. But stop for cash or don't have a job, I would go for I would just go for the one for my system with the DLCs because I still think that'd be a good deal. I'd still get all the DLCs with it, so I'd be able to experiment with all the different levels and the extras they throw in there.
Plus, it would be like $19 or something.
Yeah, like if I go to get a game and I see that I can pick up all the extra like maps or little extra bonuses with the game for like a couple bucks extra, I'd say why not? At the end of the day, it's cheaper than going out and getting the Microsoft points or the PSP points or paying for it with actual money, like separately, than getting it in the
Oh,
bundle.
did you hear that Microsoft is actually going to get rid of the points now and use actual money?
I heard about that and I find that's very Jewish. I think they'll go on PSP's route, not PSP, Sony's route, and honestly, no, they should not do that. That's fucking bullshit. I think their point system works out better. And besides, you can still use money on the Xbox Marketplace. But I thought the points made it more convenient for those that did not want to use their credit card. Because I know, like, after the whole shit went down with Sony's Wi-Fi going down and no one can go online, and like everyone's credit card information was at jeopardy because they got hacked at the time. I knew no one really liked that, and if Xbox changes their shit and makes it all so you have to pay with credit cards, I don't really think they're gonna get a lot of support with that movement. I think a lot of people are actually gonna hate that quite much.
Yeah, but they might end up change the points cards to basically prepaid cards like 3DS or something. You know how you buy a card with $50 topped on it?
Well, then, if they really want to do that, don't see the point in changing it. That's pretty much the same like points card, but they're just trying to make it look like you're spending money on it more, I guess.
You think more people will buy it if it's called points than called money, because then they realize, oh my god, I'm paying this much money for it.
And maybe they'll look at it like that, like, okay, so I'm spending $20 and I'm getting like 2,500, 3,000 points. Maybe some people think it's worth it, but actually, think about it like that. It doesn't really sound different from how they're doing the points now. Maybe it'll be a better deal because I know, like back when I used to pick up the points a lot, I get like the 1,400 points for just around $20 with tax on it, and you know what, that lasts me pretty well. I would get the like new maps for Call of Duty, like when Modern Warfare 2 was out and like that was still hot. I got all the new maps for it, and I pick up the 1,400 points. I'll be able to buy the new maps, and I'd have some left over for like a couple extra things, maybe some clothes for my avatar. If I'd really been thinking about it, time maybe I could have got like, a couple extra games downloaded on my system. But now that they're changing it to points, maybe they're gonna maybe they'll change up the prices, and maybe it'll be like a better deal. Or I really just feel like they're just going to try to scam us more our money.
Okay, so what was the other game you were saying?
Arkham Asylum, Bayonetta, Skyrim. How that Dante's Inferno? There's another game I was going to mention. You know, I don't remember it, but there's another game I picked up. It's a bit of a ninja game. It's called Tenchu Z, somewhere along the lines of that. I haven't really heard of it before, but I picked it up just for the fuck of it. I like ninjas. Ninja games seem pretty sick, so I grabbed it. It's okay. It's 3D graphics, but it's an older game. It doesn't really feel like I think that's like a 3 4 year old game. The graphics are somewhat up to date, but the variety in what you can do in it is not that much. The attacks are again repetitive. Uh, it doesn't really tell you what to do, like the control wise. It says the buttons, but it doesn't give you a real tutorial. You're just in the game, and it just shows you a quick hint of it. You have to figure out just about everything else yourself. You have to figure out where to go and the main objective and how to pull it off.
Isn't that kind of good? Because then the things aren't really nagging you and saying, hey, to talk to this person, you press A.
Yeah, but at the same time, I hate that shit. But if you're giving me like a lack of information and you're not really helping me, or you're giving me too much and you're just kind of fucking babying me through the game, I hate both that shit. If you're just giving me like the basic information, like what I need to know for like attack, block, evade, look around, lock on, throw items, pick up item. Okay, that's all I really need to know. I don't need to know, hey, you need to go talk to him, then him, then him, and you need to go grab this, go return it to what's his face for a fucking reward to go present to what's his face so you can move on with the mission. No, I'd rather just have my main mission and like my sub objectives that I can accomplish whether I want to or not. So this game I have to commit an assassination. So my main mission will be go assassinate like the head. Let's say like the head ninja of our next clan. My sub objectives can be like don't be detected, wipe out the entire clan, or like that one could be two part. You can either do it silently, so you can assassinate the entire clan out, or you can make it into like a big war and just scrap it out. Either of the two. But if it was more like that, I think I'd enjoy it more. It's more on like the lacking side of information. Otherwise, it's a pretty good game.
So that's it. Alright, so let's swap over to me. First off, let's go Wii. I'm still playing Xenoblade. It's the same RPG style game where it's wide open. It has checkpoints where you can swap in automatically so you can get to parts very fast, and it gives you experience wherever you go. But I found out that this game, like all the rumors of the 70 hours play and all that, is actually true. So it's a long ass game. I've been playing for about 70 hours, and that 7 of that is just side quests. So it's a long game for a Wii title. Basically in the game, well, I explained it last time, but I'm still playing it. And throughout the game, the story is getting complex to a point where it keeps surprising you. Because at one point you think, oh my god, this is going to happen. This is how the story's laid down. This is how it's going to end, right? But then it hits you with like, all of a sudden, this person wasn't dead. All of a sudden, this person is the real villain. And all of a sudden, the people who are good are bad. And very
So it
vague.
gives you like a sudden plot twist.
Yeah, but not even just a sudden plot twist. It's a plot twist upon plot twist again. It's basically like 3 different or 4 different plot twists out of nowhere.
Does it get to the point where it throws off the story and it just confuses you? Or is it more like it's dragging you more into the story and it's getting you more interested?
Honestly, I would say more interesting. Because then you're like, wait, how does this work? And how does that even, how would that even go about? But, it's a great game. I'm almost done it. So, I'm not going to go too much on it to that game. 3DS game I've been playing was, well, I'm playing more the not Ninja Gaiden. Samurai, what is it called? Samurai, oh god.
Samurai Warriors.
No, it's Samurai, fuck. Shinobi. So, I'm playing more of the Shinobi. I didn't mention last time about the car chase scene, which is kind of like the horse chase scene, but a lot better, where you can basically jump onto each of the vehicles. You can jump on the vehicles and shoot the kunais at this giant tank that's chasing you through the level, and basically get to the end and you can kill him. But the street pass function of that is the real depth of the game, because after you beat the game, that's kind of it. It's really over, and the street pass thing gives you a challenge where it's effing annoying. It's so, like, if you get hit once, you die. So it totally takes the game and puts it to a harder level, like an expert mode. And the levels are very basic in the street pass. Basically, it looks like it's in a computer. So the floor and everything is lined with, like, it looks like digital tiles. You run by, there'll be one guy there. He sees you. He starts attacking. You have to, like, up kunai him, double jump kunai down or something. But then if you go and run right past him, someone will just throw a knife at you and you're dead. And you have to do it all over. And you have to actually...
So do you have to kill these guys a certain way?
Oh no, you can hit them with just your sword, or you can hit them with kunais.
Okay. So if you just run past them and a random kunai comes and kills you, so you have to eliminate all the enemies from the stage.
You don't have to eliminate all of them, but if you don't, you could end up get hit and you have to restart the entire level, so it's a pain in the ass.
So one hit and you're pretty much dead and have to restart.
Yes, it's like original Mario. Except even that, you got to start closer to where your destination was. Yeah, so it's a great game. The only problem is it's totally not worth $49. Do not buy it at that price. Do not even buy it at 19.99. If you get it for 9.99. That's how much I got it, and it's really worth that. Um, Wii games. I bought Guitar Hero 5. How late am I to the party?
Pretty damn late.
Yeah, but have you bought a Guitar Hero?
I have played Guitar Hero. I know of Guitar Hero. I have not owned one. Guitar Hero, the guitar itself is just too much. The game is alright. The guitar is like an extra bill 20 on top of that. And like honestly, I don't want Guitar Hero if I can't have the fucking guitar, because then it just sucks. Playing with a remote sucks. Anyone that says otherwise fucking sucks dick.
Honestly. Um, that's the actual reason why I got it this late, is because the guitar is like $10. The mic you can get for $1. The games you can get for like, I got the previous one for $4.99. That's number 3. Then I got number 4 for like $6.99. The most expensive one was number 5, which its online store is actually still running and giving free shit. So if you haven't got it, get it. You get free songs, right? Plus, you can download all the previous songs that were on the previous discs you had. So that's cool. It basically, there's like over 100, over like 110 songs or something. But basic gameplay: 5 buttons on expert, 3 buttons on easy, 4 buttons on medium, and you play to the beat of the game. Which this one actually separates the beat a lot better than the older ones.
Is it by like lead guitar, bass, drum, and singer, right?
Yeah, so basically, each of those can actually play the game alone, or when they're combined, you get bonus stuff and you can actually lock bonus achievements and stuff. So the game's very good. I paid a little bit less than what it should be. It should be $39.99, brand new. Like that's how I got it. But it was at Zellers, and Zellers is no more. There's never gonna be another Zellers again, which kind of sucks for the Brandon. But yeah, so it was like,
By the way, quick question, off topic. Is Zealous actually just dead in Canada now?
yeah, basically Target bought it, so now there's no Zellers whatsoever. I think all Zellers are going out of business
So
forever.
they're all becoming Targets.
No, most of their locations are becoming Walmarts.
Yeah, I've noticed that. There was a Zealous across my street, and it kind of just. I was told it was becoming a Target because of Target buying out Zellers, but they actually turned into a Walmart. And it seems Walmart is really taking over places now. Like they are popping up all over the fucking place. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. They are opening up more jobs, but you know what? When you work in McDick's and there's a fucking new Walmart in the store in the mall, and everyone that doesn't have a fucking life on a Friday fucking night that's to spend their days in the mall instead of at a party or with friends or something, that has to come and make my life fucking more horrible than it is at McDonald's. No, I do not like the new Walmart. Fuck it. Fuck Walmart. Unless
Honestly,
it's a super center, then it's alright.
honestly, the super Walmarts are okay, but they're totally taking business from everywhere. It's a grocery store, it's a mall,
It's a
it's
farm. Yo, real shit. It's a mall of its own. It's a mall in a mall. If there's a Walmart super center in a mall, you don't need the rest of the mall. You just need a Walmart. Walmart sells clothing, electronics, food, drugs. I don't mean like street drugs, kids. I mean like pharmaceutical shit, like Tylenol and crap. I wish this all the shit I wanted. But yeah, like Walmart is honestly just kind of taking over. I'm a little afraid for like the rest of the fucking world.
He'll end up be like that South Park episode with the
What the
Walmart
boy said it
mirror.
just break to me.
Oh my god, that would be awesome.
Oh
I'd
fuck!
break like 6 mirrors a day.
How many people will shit themselves dying today?
Oh, that was a great episode. Yeah, but Guitar Hero, when they said that the genre died, I got it because it's too expensive to buy all that crap at once. But number five is polished as hell. Like for Wii, this is like Wii. This is not even the Xbox one. Like character models look hella lot better. The stand people don't have too much attention to them, so they don't look graphically impressive. They just look like, little cardboard people going yay. But it's like you don't even watch that. You watch the people on stage acting, and that has improved a lot. Especially the amount of characters you can pick now, and there's stars in it, like actual stars. I don't know who the hell they are because I don't know who sings my songs. All I know is I listen to them.
Eye of the tiger. Don't remember who sings that.
Yeah, I don't even know who sings that either. I don't know why that came to mind. Lenny Travis. Who the fuck is that?
Lenny Travis, I really have no fucking clue.
We're video game people.
Lenny Travis, if you're out there listening to me saying this, I have no idea who you are, man. I'm sorry.
He's like, how the fuck you don't know about me, nigga?
Yo, man, I'm on that like Lil Wayne bandwagon, YMC and big fuck them niggas.
Yeah, so it's a great game. I'd honestly recommend it. If you're a Guitar Hero fan and you haven't got past the PS2 one, what the fuck is wrong with you?
If you still own a PS2 in this day and age, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey, but I own a PS2 and you own a PS2.
All right, listen. If you just own a PS2 in this day and age, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, because honestly, I was just like, oh, there's nothing wrong with me.
If you own classic systems as well as new systems, you are doing something well with your life. If you own nothing but old ass systems that are out of date and nobody knows about, you are living in the dinosaur age and you need to fucking catch up with technology.
Like that guy at E3 where he's like, oh, you love the Pokemon series, right? Which was your last one you played? And he says, blue and red. Shit.
When it comes to Pokemon, maybe the classics are better because they're coming up with some stupid Pokemon.
No, but the guy hasn't even tried anything past that. And he says he was looking for the new Pokemon series, so why?
Okay, yeah, that doesn't make no sense. If the last one you play is red and blue, and like we're on fucking black and white too now, like that's a big difference. Like I don't even know how much generations of Pokemon that is. Like that is fucking huge. Like you just went from fucking Kanto to Unova in one big ass leap. Like I don't know if you're ready for that kind of shit.
Shit. It's like you need a degree to play Pokemon. Yeah, but next game that I've played, damn.
Dinosaurs are alive. Pokemon are the real shit. Dinosaurs are alive to hide the existence of Pokemon. Pikachu was real.
Oh my god, some of those pictures edited on the internet totally make it seem like he's real though.
As much as like I find it fucking sick that people dye their animals to look like Pokemon, and sometimes it looks fucking sick. I think that is cruel to do to your fucking animal. Your animal's gonna look in the mirror and be like, "The fuck am I look?"
You probably attack the mirror like, what the fuck is that?
Yo, fucking, it look like a Pikachu is really a fucking little chihuahua. Fucking like, yo, what the fuck? Probably trying to shoot.
These people are crazy.
Honestly, it probably try to shoot lightning at itself and electrocute itself to death. Do you really want your dog doing that? Killing itself by fucking some random means of electricity?
Next game I've been playing has been The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
I love that show. That show was amazing. I wish they never canceled it.
Honestly, great show. I wish they didn't cancel it either. Some episodes were kind of stupid, but that was the whole point of the show. Like
Billy just killed it. Billy was just like dumb sidekick. Mandy was like the evil genius, and Grim was a little bitch of the group.
He was a total bitch, getting bunked around all the time. He still was one of my favorite characters, though.
I honestly, I don't know their age, but I'm pretty sure they were like 7, 8. How do you let 2 8-year-old kids control death?
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. Honestly, they punked him in a game, and now he has to be their best friend forever.
Honestly, he should just kill them. Fuck forever. I don't know what forever is. I'm death. Fuck that shit. I would have lived to no promises. The hell you gonna let death do? Death is death.
Yeah, but they had some messed up shit like Billy's uncle, Friggle. You remember them? The black dude. You don't remember him? The black dude with the tentacles, and he wanted people to be his friend and shit.
No. I from Billy and Mandy episodes I remember. Oh wow, wow. Okay, I'm actually have to really think back about this.
What about the episode with those aliens and he's like, "Destroy us all, destroy us all"? No, not even.
Fuck.
You have to actually like think about this.
There was one where like they were at a stadium or something, and
You're talking about the Harry Potter one with like the ripoff of Harry Potter?
no, I don't think that one was a rip off Harry Potter. But it had something to do with like Mandy ignoring Grim and Billy, and I'm pretty sure they fucked up, and they need Mandy's help to get out of it. I really don't know, people. I have to go and watch it. I hope it's on the internet.
Yeah, but the game is actually a good game. I bought it used because, of course, you cannot buy that game new unless you buy it off eBay, and then even then, it's not supporting the developers. So, what's the point? So I bought it used for like $4.99, if you
So,
could believe it.
does the game follow like the storyline from the TV show?
No, it actually makes its own story. Basically, you come into the game, Grim, Mandy, Billy, they're all standing there, and then they're like seeing some guys fight, and they're fighting over these glowing balls, and he's like, basically Grim's like, they're my mojo balls, some stupid shit, my mojo balls in this African accent.
Grim was hilarious. I don't give a fuck. He was a bitch, but he was chunks.
Yeah, and then they go, and he's like, "Oh my God, someone let this out!" But they had to be really powerful to do the get over the curse, right? And of course, like Billy and Mandy, all the time you see who ends up do that, right? It's not that big of a surprise who opened it, right?
I was gonna say Billy the dumbass because yo he always seems to be the dumbass just fucking shit up in the show.
Bingo, honestly, because basically you go around the world in like all these different matches. Levels are actually done all right. You have 3 levels that are comprised of one level. So when you're fighting someone, you can fight him in 3 different stages. Stages have torrents, so you can like shoot shit at people. You can basically go into wrecking balls and smash them on people, stuff like that. You get items from the game and you fight basically. It's a brawler, a ripoff of Super Smash Bros. Or
Oh, speaking of Super Smash Bros, did you hear about the one PS3's making? It's not Super Smash Bros, but it's pretty much like a spin-off of their own with all the PS3 characters, so like Kratos.
yeah, the Sony All Stars.
Yeah, I have some pretty big hopes for it, because if they do really like plan on bootlegging Nintendo, I really think they should go all the way, but make it more like a rated M game. I think that'd be insane. Super Smash Bros. Rated M with the Sony characters. I think that'd make for a good game. I think that'd make for a bloodbath, and that's the kind of shit I like.
It's actually rated T, which sucks.
I don't
But
want it no more.
on top of it,
I don't want it no more. Fuck it. Because rated T is worthless to me.
what makes it worse is they don't have lives. They don't have stock of lives like Super Smash Bros.
If I swear to God, if it's timed, I won't fucking.
It is timed. Basically, it's timed, and the more you hit up someone, you build up a special bar, and then you let free your special. And then how many people you kill with the special, because you can only kill people with the special, is that your score, and you can win at the end.
Wait. So it's forcefully timed. I got fight people to save on my special to actually kill them to gain points.
Yeah.
Can I set a score limit or is it just time?
No, it's time. So basically, you fight them, and then you get enough power to do your special, and how many people you kill with the special, That's how much your points you gain.
Fuck Sony, they can take this shit and shove it right back up their ass. I'm glad I sold my PS3. I don't want it if it's fucking that shit.
Wait, you actually sold your PS3? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I kind of did. I got bored with it. The only thing I really liked about my PS3 was that I could play online for free because I'm more of an Xbox person. And even though you have to pay for Xbox Live, I think it's better because you don't get all the fucking dickwads and dumbasses that just play for free on PS3 that just like to talk shit and R shit in games so they can't just waste your time. And honestly, I just found the Xbox Live experience better. But yeah, I sold my PS3. I kind of regret it just because I had a couple games that I did like for the PS3 that are available for the Xbox, but I got them for the PS3 because I had it at the time. And I can't play them now because I don't have a PS3.
That sucks. Yeah, but I never knew that. But back to the game. Basically, it's a brawler. The story is Billy ends up opens a chest. No one knows who opens it. They go beat up a whole bunch of people, and then at the end, Mandy's like, "Wait, so what was that curse you put on it?" And Billy ends up, he's like, "I've been leaving chicken feathers behind us to follow the way," and it ends up Billy's ass pops up chicken feathers, and that was the curse. And then Mandy's like, "Oh, I hope this game has a mode where we can just beat the shit out of Billy for making us go through this." And that mode is the ending. You cannot skip the ending. You cannot fast forward it. Nothing. You have to see the ending if you want to get your unlockable. And the ending is Billy forcibly screaming, "Destroy them all," over and over and over and over for like 15 minutes straight. It is horrible. And you can smash them up, but while you're smashing them, there's loud rock music and explosions. So it's just a painful eardrum crap. It's annoying, honestly.
That means turn your TV up loud and distract your neighbors.
Turn that shit
Disturb your
down.
neighbors. My bad. Disturbing the peace. Ludicrous. Blast that shit while you're doing it.
Yeah, I don't remember what the other games I played. I know there was some other ones, some new ones. Oh, I beat the Conduit too, which was actually a short game. The online is actually quite nice for that. I would even compare the online to stuff of a comparison to basically Monster Hunter Try, because you have to accept people as rivals so that you can like have them voiced chat and you can hear them, right? But then Call of Duty, because you can go in and just have free for all matches and just have fun with it, and talk, have your friends talk and be like, okay, yeah, we'll do this, go in and kill these people, and that's our game plan. Then the game starts, and you like pick the random maps. It's actually good, and the community's still good for it. Like there's still people playing like all the time, so you always get matchups. Brand new, you can get the game $14.99. Used, probably $9.99. I got it for like 19, and then the next day they lowered the price. But after that, I really haven't been playing that much. I went back to Dylan's Golden Western. It's a game where it's a tower defense game. You play as an armadillo, and you roll around in the Western, and you help fight people against giant rock monsters. It reminds me of like, I don't know, for some reason it keeps reminding me of Banjo-Kazooie or Crash Bandicoot, even though it has like hardly anything to do with those. Like, just because of how Dylan looks, it reminds me of those games. But I always liked, the top-down, basically, tower defense games, kind of like Field Runner and that.
Wait, what do you mean top down?
Like, basic, well, it's not top-down. Honestly, it's not. It's 3D, more Zelda-ish, where it actually takes keys from Zelda. Like, you have to find heart pieces in the game. It's funny to get your heart up, and you get special moves, special equipment. Your equipments will actually break down.
In the tower defense game?
Yeah, basically, the towers are there. You can use them, or you can just use yourself and beat the shit out of them with the stylist and slash them up into pieces. But if you don't use towers, you are totally gonna get owned. You're gonna get pooned like a noob, just totally owned. Cause in like the level I'm at, there's the rock monsters are now riding fucking motorcycles, which makes no effing sense, right?
How can a fucking rock monster ride a motorcycle?
It-
I
It's
swear that shit would like crush the bike.
the bike is made out of rock, which also makes no sense. How can it even move?
So what the fuck does it run off of though?
I don't even know, but they come in, you attack them, and they're effing fast, and they're stupid. They're confused, stupid idiots, because you think they would come in that one entrance where they can get in and kill the livestock of the farm and village you're protecting, but instead they turn around and drive all the way to the other entrance. It's like, wait, what? And you don't even know where the F they're coming from. It's annoying.
They rather take you from surprise than just hit up the place you suspect they're gonna come from.
Yeah, basically. But I'm basically gonna end what we've been playing, and we'll go into some like new stuff, like what's happening in the news and our
Assassin's
feelings
Creed
about that.
3.
Yeah, I told him he basically pre-ordered Assassin's Creed 3.
Basically, yo, I got that fucking exclusive case that bitch comes with. I can't wait to put the game in there.
Yeah, honestly, I was telling him he's gonna go to EV Games with that case, without the case, right? Have it the case lost or whatever. He's gonna go in there. They're gonna go into their stock, pull out a disc that has scratches on it, and say, "Here's your game."
I'd slap him silly, be like, yo, listen, I pre-ordered the thing. I want my crisp disc with the fucking case it comes with the original case, because I pre-ordered it and got the special edition case.
Yeah, but they're basically gonna say, "No, we gave you the case first day."
And I'm
We,
pretty much going to say, you can suck my dick then.
but they're like, "We already spent your money, sir. So just
Well, then
take
you
your
best
disc."
get on your fucking knees and start sucking then. Yo, the fuck do you think this for?
Honestly, they're gonna be like, "Well, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to call the cops on you if you're gonna start
Well, then
something."
you can tell the cops to suck my dick too. You think give me my money or make me come, bitch?
Honestly, I hate EV games, but for pre-orders, they're like the only person you can totally trust because they have to do it no matter what.
Or else the bitch would be on his knees sucking some cock meat sandwich. Extra mayonnaise.
Extra man, what the frig? Yeah, but so actually, what do you think about that? Do you think that the developers at first said that the Wii U one would be the definitive version, but then they said all the versions are the same. What do you think what will happen with that? Do you think because the new system's new they'll do something, or they're going to be lazy, which what I think they're going to do, really honestly.
Honestly, people are born to be lazy, so they may be lazy. I think it'd be pretty sick if they made a Wii U exclusive thing for it. But it would also cheese me because if I did not end up getting the Wii U and I did not get Assassin's Creed 3 for it, I would not get to find out what the fuck it is, and that would just tick me off a bit.
It would have the last scene of Ezio's story. Basically, they cut Ezio's story out of the fucking thing, and the only way to see it is if you get the Wii U version.
I'd sell my Xbox and go buy Wii U.
No, no, honestly, what happens is on the PS3 one and the Xbox one, it says, please say that you have a Wii U, because now you cannot see the ending unless you go buy the Wii U one and beat it and see the ending.
Yo, honestly, I'd write the writers, send them a picture of my dick, and tell them, yo, you better start practicing sucking this thing, because you guys will see it in a week when I come bitch slap you with it.
Shit. That's crazy. But what's your thoughts on the PS3 anorexic?
Anorexics who started barfing, or is it just get skinny?
Honestly, I call it the anorexic because it's either the PS3 slim or it's either the PS3 anorexic or slim 2.0 or something.
So it's the updated PS3 they're making because they don't want to make a PS4 and they're just
No,
trying to
it's
fuck with it.
actually not updated. It's the same hardware like in all of them, but it's cheaper for them to make. But what the big surprise is, it'll be the same price. So it's cheaper for them to make like the slim one, but they're charging the same price. And they have a bigger model with 500 megabytes for $599.
Okay, so they can shove the PS3 right up their urethra. Because I got my Gears of War Xbox for $4 with 320 gigs, two limited remotes, limited edition remotes, and the game. And I think that's
You actually do get a game, but it's FIFA something.
yeah. You see, sports gamers are alright, but if they're just throwing in some random FIFA game, they can suck it. That's gonna be. It may be a good game if you like soccer and you really like sports game. It'll be a good game, but I really don't like fucking FIFA on consoles. I think soccer on a fucking console is very fucking stupid.
Wait, so you rather play soccer on like a handheld, or are you saying like real life?
I'd rather play soccer in real life than play a fucking video game.
Yeah, honestly, I have the same mentality about sport games. Sport games, crap. You never get your money worth for them, and they always go down in price like
Maybe
5 seconds.
maybe NFL or like NBA games, but okay, NFL too, just because like the old school like Nintendo shit where you could get into fights. I love that shit. Like I'd always purposely get into fights and scraps, so that shit's okay. But like the new games they're coming out with for sports, I really don't like. They're making them too real. It's called a
They
video game
actually have a
simulator.
new physics system for the Xbox and PS3 versions of Madden that basically it makes the characters more real and physical damage they take will actually affect them playing the game.
See, that's bullshit. It's called a fucking video game. It's not supposed to be real. It's supposed to be fucking fictional. You're supposed to be able to do whatever the fuck you want. That's why video games exist. When you start bringing this whole human element to the thing, and my fucking character gets tired after 30 minutes of running because he has no
Shit.
fucking cardio in real life, and the bitch is just a bitch in a fucking game. How am I supposed to have any fun with it?
It's called make a whole team of one character though.
I don't want a whole fucking like team of Lakers but just fucking Kobe Bryant on it, or fucking the Chicago Bulls with just fucking Michael Jordan. Nah, it don't fucking work like that. That's bullshit.
Yeah, but you want it to be less real, so wouldn't that be less real or
I don't know if they can clone people. They're cloning sheeps. Why not clone fucking Michael Jordan, yo? Why the fuck not? They don't have
because he
the that.
sucks at golf?
You know what? They don't need a golfer. They need a
What
fucking
about
NBA
baseball?
star.
I think he sucks at that too.
You know what? Fuck baseball too. If they
Actually,
need, if
I
they,
didn't he come back to the NBA and I think he did worse now or something.
I don't know. I don't know if he went back to the NBA. I swear he retired for good after fucking he kind of failed in baseball. But he honestly he shouldn't have to fucking do shit. Oh, this guy has money coming out the ass for shit he doesn't have to fucking lift a finger for.
Yeah, that's totally true. Um, what else we got here in the news?
Borderlands 2 came out. I didn't get it. My boy's little brother got it, and it is fucking dope. My other boy got it. I gotta play it at a party. It's still about the Vault Hunters, but they changed it up. Honestly, it looks so sick, and the guns, I love what they did with it.
Yeah, but a lot of people say that the guns, there's a lot of guns in it, but when you go through the game with all these different guns, do you end up keep changing your gun every friggin' level, or would you stick with what are you used to or that?
You see, it depends on the type of player you are. You can just continue to switch out your games, switch out your guns, but there are guns that I would say surpass like most of the other ones. So ones that like you wouldn't really want to change. And then there'll probably be guns of like the same level, but
You should
maybe
say caliber. It's cooler.
of the same caliber, but maybe like one has a bit more damage and the other one has more accuracy. Maybe the other one has a better effect you like. It really changes, so it depends on like what you like. You can set up your guns and like your so if you're more of a sniper person, you can choose the sneaky guy. His specialties are more of snipers and handguns. So you can build your whole arsenal around that. You can just go out and find good snipers you like, snipers with a good scope you like, snipers with nice damage, whatever you like. Yeah.
Yeah, so Borderlands sounds like a good game. Honestly, I found out who the art, not the art, but the story writer is. And he actually wrote his sister into the story. The guy who does Hey Ash, well, the guy who's with Hey Ash, basically it's a girl and she does this thing on IGM called Hey Ash. But her brother in the series is actually the writer for Borderlands, who writes the story for them.
Really? I did not know that. So, where did he interpret his sister into the game? Because Borderlands is one of those games I have not really finished yet.
Yeah, basically the if you watch that commercial with that girl and she like pushes down on the dynamite, that girl is actually based off his sister. So crazy, random, messed up, crazy girl. Some crazy shit.
I don't know what commercial that is, but if it's supposed to be that chick that always like talks to you through holograms, I think I know what you're talking about.
No, it looks like a little girl with pigtails, like blonde.
I in the commercial, is it like an actual chick or does she appear in like?
No, it's like physical, like an actual person.
Yeah, okay then. I don't know. In Borderlands, there's this chick that usually talks to you, and she appears in like a small window on your screen, and she guides you and just gives you a couple tips, tells you just listen, follow whoever you're with right now, just do what you have to do, and it will benefit you in the future.
Alright, so if you would get which Wii U would you get? Would you get the basic, or would you get the deluxe version of
Deluxe,
the Wii U?
deluxe, fuck the basic. I don't fuck with basic bitches.
Yeah, but okay, so we got that out of the way. But what games would you get for it out of like the list of games? Do you know what games they have out for it, or?
I do not know all the games they have out, but hands down, I'd want the new Super Smash Bros. I have loved Super Smash Bros. Since the
I
very
mean like
first one.
launch day though.
The launch day of the Wii U, if I'm pretty sure Assassin's Creed 3 is part of that, is it not?
Yeah, there's Assassin's Creed, Batman Armored Edition, uh, Aliens, Colonial Marines, Darksiders 2, New
Darksiders 2
Super
is
Mario
already out,
Bros.
isn't it?
Yeah, but it's coming out for that system too,
Oh,
with
they
that
do it like an
bonus five
exclusive.
hours, 5 hours of bonus plus all the DLC.
Wait, what 5 hour bonus is a video
I
game?
really don't know. It's like 5 hours extra of gameplay.
Honestly, I should really go back and beat the first one too. After I got to the point where I had to collect the armor and I couldn't get to the last two places to find it, I really just gave up and really got frustrated with the game. So I'm like, fuck it. But I really like Darksiders. I don't know what it is about it. I like the whole concept that how it's structured. Like you have the four horsemen, and they seem to be they're supposed to be working to keep balance on Earth, and then you have your good guys, you have your bad guys, and yeah, you have your four horsemen, which are the neutral powers, but also like the more higher ups. They only really serve one thing, and that seems to be like the creator of everything. And you just have to go out to restore peace and honor to your name because you are framed for. You're not framed. You are actually. You are falsely called out during a war between the devils, between hell, earth, and the angels, and so you are summoned on earth, and you just start doing your job. You are just fucking up anything in your way, and then you are persecuted by your higher ups.
And then
And
that's where death comes into the game for number two, right? And he ends up tries to clear your name.
no, the first one, War, is just trying to clear his name. He's going on a solo mission. Like I said, I didn't get to finish the game. But from what I saw in the first one, looked like War is more working on his, more working by himself to restore his name because the others weren't really backing him up, and it seemed he was more like the rebel of the group. Uh, for Death, I don't know what Death's role is.
I think he's honestly trying to like have his brother's thing, like trying, like what you just said that his brother was doing.
Uh, so trying to restore the balance and clear War's name. I think
Yeah,
so
to clear
too.
his name.
But like I said, I'm not 100% sure. I have not yet finished the first game, and I have not played Darksiders 2 yet.
Yeah, but what would you pick out of 5 games out of those? Because there's like Mario, New Super Mario Bros. U. There is like there's a few, like a whole bunch. There's Injustice, Gods Among Us. There is a lot of games coming out there.
Okay, you
Oh,
said
plus Pikmin 3 and all those.
you said five. Well, definitely AC3 for the win. Uh, I would grab Darksiders 2. Uh, the new Super Mario would be interesting. Super Mario's a good game. One of Nintendo's. Fuck, what's the word?
Flagships.
What?
Like flagship titles, like their
Yeah,
best.
exactly. Like it's what stands out for them. So I would definitely get that game. I would see what improvements they've made to it. I still remember playing the first one for Nintendo 64, and I remember whip Bowser into bombs. So
That's not the first one. This is like 2D. 2D, not 3D.
I, well, this is the 2D one.
Yeah, the 2D one, not the like Galaxy genre.
I wanted to make like a remix of like the first, like not the first one, but like the one for 64.
Yeah, but a part 2. Everyone says they want a part
Yeah,
2.
honestly, they should. Why the fuck not? Like you're on the Wii U, you're on your what, third, fourth, fifth generation of console system. And
Yeah,
you
what
get
they've
another
been
good
doing
game.
with the 3D is Mario Galaxy. So it went from 64 to Galaxy. I mean, 64 to Sunshine to Galaxy and then Galaxy 2.
But does Galaxy even still follow like the same storyline? Does Bowser even exist in Galaxy?
Actually, he does. It ends up Bowser is trying to rule the universe.
Are you serious?
Yes, he's trying to rule the universe. The guy's huge in this too.
So
Like,
does he is he still trying to kidnap Princess Peach and get control of the star power?
yeah, he actually kidnaps Princess Peach and he's trying to get star bits from outer space and take over the universe.
You know what? Why didn't they bring like that whole space shit out when they first came on Super Mario? Because it was always about the stars, but what the fuck? Where do you find just random stars in a fucking castle? And you're jumping into paintings.
You just blow my mind because I was like, yeah, where'd those stars come from? I'm just like, wait, what?
Yo, Mario Galaxy makes a lot more sense than the original one does. At least you're out in space where stars exist. You're just here on Earth, jumping into paintings.
Yeah, but what about those mushrooms and the metal mushroom spring thing and the mushroom bee?
Well, then obviously we know why Mario was created, how they made it, and who really plays it. And if
Hi,
you don't get what
people.
I mean,
Shit. Honestly.
oh fuck.
Yeah, so what else games?
So yeah, Super Mario. Are they making a Mario Party for it?
No, I think it's too soon because Mario Party 9 came out for Wii, which you have to travel around in the same cart, so you can't run around the board separately, which kind of is gay.
Wait, what?
You have to be in the same cart.
What do you mean same cart?
I mean, like, you guys roll the dice and you move in the same cart on the board.
So the people you play against move with you.
Yes, on the same fucking cart.
So how do you fucking win?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what the fuck is this? This
I
ain't
thought
Mario
I
Party.
thought the point of Mario Party was to get around the board and get like the most stars and everything. If you're moving together, what?
I know, basically, it has a more focus on mini bosses and boss battles and stuff.
Fuck that shit. You still could put that in there without fucking grouping everyone together.
That's what I'm saying. Honestly, the whole cars thing pisses me the fuck off.
Like you can just put it so like whoever lands on it first gets like an advantage in the battle for like the stars or coins or whatever the fuck it is they fight for again. And like honestly, just yeah, they fucking had it in the original ones. Can't they do that again? Why do they have to fucking change it? Why do they always have to do that?
I honestly don't know.
It,
Something so perfect, they have to end up screw it with something retarded.
they always do that though. They always ruin the good shit. Like the shit from my generation, I feel like is the best shit, and they've just fucked it up. They either canceled it or they try to change it, make it better, and just fucked it up and made it worse.
Yeah, so what other game? I think you're on like 3.
Uh, Super Mario Darksiders AC3. I don't know.
You just stick with the 3 and that's good.
I'll just stick with the theory because honestly, unless they made a new Super Smash Bros. For the release, which I think they should, I think they get a lot more sales that way. But
Yeah, but they're grouping it because you can get the 3DS version or the Wii U version.
are they compatible with each other?
Yeah, you can actually verse each other, and the 3DS one has more stat base, and the Wii U one's more like the original game.
When you say stat bases, I mean you can customize your character.
Yeah, so like in Brawl, where you got stickers and it would increase firepower, increase launch distance, increase fist, it would probably be like that.
So are they just gonna make it to the point where I can just make my own character and customize his fighting style and
That'd be cool, but if they put Mii's in that game, I will be literally fucking pissed because they put Mii's in New Super Mario Bros. U, and that really pissed me the fuck off.
they're I don't know, fucking all the consoles are doing this. They're trying to include the fucking avatars in their games a lot more, but they make the
It's for
avatars
the
look like
casual players.
fuck the casual players. There are no casual players if you own a fucking Xbox, PS3, or Wii. You are a fucking gamer. You should fucking man up. If you're a
No, no,
casual
some of
player,
those people only buy Call of Duty and Madden, and that's all they will buy, and
if
that's it.
you are a casual player, you should stick to computer and get the fuck off systems.
That's kind of messed up. Computer people right now are just like on your ass, like, what? What are you saying? PCs for freaking casual? Because a lot of them are playing Skyrim and Battlefield and the games that are being ported to the consoles.
I realize computer is for hardcore gamers too, but
You mean more like Facebook?
yeah, like if you're just gonna be a casual person, why the fuck do you play video games? Just
Or get an iPhone. Get an iPhone or go on Facebook to get your gaming fix because it's cheap because you're a casual person. Plus, it's tap based. You just tap, 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 do, 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 and
you
there
don't
it
have to
is.
put any thought into it. You don't have to be a strategy person in RPG. You ain't a
There
gamer.
actually
You
is
don't know anything.
RPGs on the iPhone.
You know what? I bet you they're not any good.
No, actually, Zenoya is actually great.
Zenoya sounds familiar, so I'm pretty sure they've been working on that shit for a while.
Yeah, it's like they have 5 already, I think, or the 4th one.
And that is why I bet you all the other shit is garbage.
Yeah, but oh, this is a big topic right now that everybody's talking about. I don't know why but basically PETA now made a video game. Remember how they did the raccoon Mario where he's basically skinning raccoon tanukis and wearing their skin. But this time it's called Pokemon Black and Blue Free Them All. And it shows Ash as a torturer, torturing Pikachu and everything. And it shows like Pikachu has his ear bitten and a whole bunch of stuff. And PETA's like going after Pokemon. What do you think about that? Like, Do Pokemon deserve ridicule because you capture them and use them to fight, or what?
Alright, as of recently, I grew up with Pokemon, and as of recently, I've been thinking about it. The fuck are Pokemon? Like, in the show, they claim, oh, they're our close friends, they help us with all our fucking life problems, this and that. And then you're gonna pin the motherfuckers up against each other in a serious fight, a serious ass fight, and fuck them saying they faint. The bitches would die. You're shooting fire at each other. You're shooting fucking lightning at each
Punching
other.
each other and all that.
These fucking Pokemon can break down mountains with an attack, and they're hitting each other with this. And you think, oh, they just faint. They're gonna be better after I put them on some fucking machine that goes ding, 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 a ding, and fucking heals them. What the fuck is that bullshit?
Honestly, it's like volcano erupting and all that shit, man.
Yo, real shit. Like, yo, these bitches can cause earthquakes. Like, if Pokemon were real, they'd fuck our shit up. I don't think we could actually coexist with the thing. I think we'd either have to kill or be killed. But then,
'Cause they can rip open time and space and make new planets and all kinds of shit.
listen, like, yo, fuck Pokemon White and Black. Like, let's just take it back to Diamond and Pearl. Like, Dialga and fucking whatever the fuck, Palkera, whatever. One can control
Actually,
time.
black and white actually goes back to basics because they have thunder and fire instead of like crazy ass powers.
Yeah, but they make you think it's back to basics with some random ass Pokemon and one looks like a fucking garbage bag.
No, you're thinking of freaking actually that is from black and white. The garbage bag Trubbage. Fucking garbage, man.
You know you're going downhill. If you can't think of anything better but a fucking garbage bag to make for a Pokemon, you fucked up.
Yeah, but what about fucking muck? It's just a pile of sewage.
But you know what? I had respect for Muck. I loved Muck as a fucking kid. I wanted Muck on my team when I fucking had Pokemon. I don't want a bag of garbage on my team.
Yeah, I just realized I never caught a muck either, but they were cool. Where the fuck did you catch those in the old games?
Honestly, yo, they were always like in a mountain or something, and like the bitches were hard to kill because like
Where the fuck? I couldn't even find one. I don't even remember catching one. That's how hard.
I always found one. Like they were always in their one area, and like because it was is Muck the evolved form or the thing? Muck's the evolved form, right? It's Grammar.
Yeah, and Grammar's the smaller one, isn't he?
Yeah, alright, I'd always see like a shitload of Grammars, and then like I'd find a couple of Mucks every once in a while. But like the Mucks were like I think like always like 30 or 40 something because like they're evolved form, right? But yeah, I'd run into them every once in a while.
You were saying how Pokemon were crazy back then.
Too much fat.
You brain farted.
Yeah, but like they were like Pokemon were actually both based off like real animals, just given like crazy abilities or like put into a sense where like I don't know, like they actually use creativity and like imagination for the shit. Now they're just running out of that and they're just like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking take a lamp. I'm gonna put a face on it.
Shit, no, that's Digimon, man.
You know what? Well, Digimon too. Actually, nah. Digimon stopped playing Worlds. I honestly think they'd be following the same path. But yeah, honestly, that's pretty much all they did. They took anything they could fucking find, put a face on it, put something Mon at the end.
That's Digimon, not Pokemon, man.
Alright, fine. They put Chew.
Okay, wait. What about those things where it's like thousands of Pokemon? Don't you wonder what if they actually reached that? Because when they came out with Black and White, I was like, oh my god, they are gonna reach 1,000 Pokemon one day soon.
Are you talking about like just for that one series of Pokemon?
No, I mean like they will have hundreds of different Pokemon. I mean 1,000, like an actual 1,000 of Pokemon.
I swear they already do though.
No, there's only 600 and something.
Really?
But even that's 600 and something.
It's Kanto, Johto. Fuck. That's really been that long.
Hoenn or something?
Yeah, thank you. Kanto, Johto, Hoenn.
Shino or something?
Shinobi and Unova? Or is
I
this something
think
before
that's it.
Unova? Alright, so there are 5 generations of Pokemon. Each one has roughly 150.
No, actually, only the first one and the last one has 150, like over 150.
So the other ones only have like 100 something then.
Some of them only had like 100, and that was it.
100 new Pokemon, yeah, because they made it backwards compatible, so like they export or import some of the old Pokemon to the new games. True enough. I can't believe we
Wait,
haven't
okay, we're
crossed a
getting
thousand.
way off topic. Wait, so what are your feelings on the PETA thing?
Honestly, that's some like psycho demented shit. So like pretty much Ash is showing his true colors towards Pokemon. He's like, "Yo, fuck
No,
you,
but do you
Pikachu."
think they're the real people, like, who are showing these things, making it like that bad? Like, do you think that they're the real reason why people get these bad thoughts, or because they're putting it out there?
Uh, I think it's a 50-50 thing because first of all, for you to
Oh, and do you like the game? Have you played the game?
no, I haven't, but for you to
No,
just
I mean, like, they actually have a physical game, you can play it. And but the treasure chest you open, the first one, it's like animal cruelty, and they're like getting beaten and cutting, so it kind of makes you want to puke. But then you actually play the game in battle,
wait,
people versus Pokemon.
is this game actually available on consoles and shit, or is it a computer game?
No, it's a computer online.
Okay, that's what I was saying. Because honestly, I want to go get this game.
Yeah, honestly, Pikachu kicking Ash's ass like that's crazy.
All right, yeah. So honestly, that'd be some like crazy demented shit, like Pokemon just fighting back. It honestly, it probably just show you like more real world kind of shit mixed with Pokemon,
The
and
funny thing, they know internet memes, and they're actual Pokemon fans who made it because they're like, "Do you like Mudkips?"
Mudkip was a sick Pokemon though. Its last form was fucking dope. Like I said, yeah. Honestly, I think the game just kind of brings out. It's more like a Pokemon like human,
Human rights activation
yeah,
thing.
kind of combination. Like honestly,
Yeah,
I'm
but Black kind of had that story with Galacta, whatever, fighting to free the Pokemon. Honestly, I don't remember too much of the story, but that was the best Pokemon game. It totally kicked Gold to the curb for me.
well, which one?
Black, Pokemon Black. It totally kicked Gold to the curb.
Galactus. Was there thing to feed a Pokemon?
Yeah, it was actually they were gonna free the Pokemon, but then it ends up in the end, the old dude who was behind End, the guy who was actually named N, which was a weird name, is actually trying to capture them and use them to make a new galaxy or some crap that they can rule.
I just got a headache, yo. Fuck Pokemon.
All right. This has gone for like an hour and something. So, thank you guys for listening. Remember, the Facebook page is in the bottom and all that. The description.
I'm sorry it sounded so stupid. I was off my game. I'll be better next week, whenever the shit is.
Yeah. Actually, what do you said you're gonna use the name Lucifer or
My
what?
name is Lucifer.
Yeah. So
Or
that's
if you're Christian and you can't accept the fact I'm calling myself Lucifer, call me Ulcifer.
oh, so what the frig? All right, this is it. Thank you guys for watching. Check on the
Or
next
call me
one.
Rodon. Rodon's a sick name too.
Isn't that a Pokemon?
No, Rodon.
Rodon? Rhydon.
Yeah, the thing
Call
is
him Rhydon.
I ain't know Rhydon. Do I have a
Mr.
fucking
Rhydon.
Jill for a nose? No.
I think it
Suck
might.
my dick. Wait. Activism starts with you. Cannabis is far less of a health concern than alcohol and tobacco, yet it remains illegal. Why? Because the government's a bunch of bitches and they know they can't fucking make money off it if it was legal, so they keep it illegal to sell it back on the streets to fucking bust the bitches again. The same thing to do with other drugs. Fuck the system.